Here's your beginner's guide to streaming poker. Who am I? I'm Queen of Diamonds. I'm a Women's Poker Association advocate, a teacher for Poker Power Hour, and a streamer for Run It Once. I'm also new at poker. I discovered it in 2017 when I had just gotten done with cancer treatment, and poker sort of gave me an understanding of how variance works in life. All right. So, streaming is transmitting or receiving data over a computer network as a steady, continuous flow. I had to do this definition because when I first did this PowerPoint presentation, it was to a bunch of ladies in the Women's Poker Association, some of whom had never really encountered something like Twitch before. So why should you stream your poker? To record your play for later review and improve your game. I started streaming when I barely knew the difference between a flush and a straight, and I think it really helped me because I had to talk out loud a lot about what I was thinking. If you're a beginner, you also get to crowdsource advice from your chat, which sometimes can be problematic once you start getting to know what you're doing. But when you're first beginning, it's really helpful. People in chat let me know when I was doing things like saying bet when I should have said raise and things like that. It also tracks your improvement. You can see how far you've come. I have some videos saved on YouTube that are atrocious and help me understand how I've gotten better. You can also get sponsorships or monetize your videos for extra money. I mean, you're probably not going to get rich unless you're really good, like Doug Polk, at making videos, but hey, every little bit helps. You can also raise money for charity on Twitch. I find that really fun. And you can make friends and influence people. I've made some really good poker friends through Twitch and even got a coach through Twitch, so that was really neat. All right, here's some noteworthy streams. You people here on Twitch will know about these, but I'm going to be exporting this to YouTube as well so that people can see all the fancy poker players that stream. There's two different main places to stream. There's more now too, like Theta TV and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm probably dating my video now, but today I'm going to talk about YouTube streaming and Twitch streaming. So YouTube is more well known, and you can stream directly from your browser, so you don't need to download anything, and you can automatically save all your videos. They just stay there. And people can stumble across your videos who weren't even looking for stream poker, or who are, it's more discoverable on YouTube. The cons are that some videos have been randomly removed due to promoting online gambling, so it might not be the best place for poker videos long term, especially if you're not keeping any backups. And they've also made monetization harder over the last few years. So that kind of disappointed a lot of people who were using YouTube. And it could get worse, but who knows? So on YouTube, in order to monetize your videos, you have to have more than 1,000 subscribers. That's what they call the people who, for free, click to follow your videos there. So you have to have more than 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in 12 months. So that averages 334 watch hours a month. That's not impossible, but it does require quite a bit of volume. On Twitch, you have to have more than 50 followers, which again is just clicking for free to follow the person. Average 3 to 75 viewers per program in a 30-day period. So 3 is for affiliate and 75 is for partnership. So those are different levels. It's really hard to become partner as a poker player just because of the number of poker viewers, but it's definitely fairly easy to become an affiliate. You have to stream for 8 to 25 hours in 30 days, again for those two different tiers, and stream on 7 to 12 different days in 30 days. So it's much easier to get your videos monetized on Twitch. So here's some software and apps that I have tried. I'm going to demonstrate one of these today right after this little PowerPoint. So XSplit Broadcaster, OBS Studio, Twitch Studio, Streamlabs OBS, and IRL TV, which is great for live poker streaming. This is like a phone app. So if you're a live poker streamer, you can do that. So here's how you get your viewers though. You have to first learn how to create great content, which I'm still working on, but you might be better than me. 2, you have to interact with your audience when they come into chat. 3, you have to stream regularly and often. That was really hard for me because I have kids and a crazy schedule. But in the pandemic, I can stream more regularly than before. So temporarily, I'm doing well at that. And 4, you just plain have to promote yourself, and that's tough. But you know, people aren't going to accidentally find you very easily on Twitch. So I wanted to mention about the Run It Once streamer promo. This is a really cool opportunity for poker players. So you can earn an extra 50 to 110% rake back for streaming at least one Run It Once table. So I achieved the level 1 streamership in 2 months' time, but I haven't achieved level 2 in 2 years because you have to stream 1,200 watch hours in a month to get that. Level 1 is 200 watch hours though. So that's like 10 average viewers plus 20 hours streamed per month. Totally doable. Doable. I accidentally achieved the Twitch affiliate status while I was working on Run It Once level 1. And I'm not yet YouTube partner status. I lost that when they changed the rules. So again, stuff changes. That's it for the presentation. So I just want to show my streaming software because this is the most idiot-proof streaming software there is. It is called Twitch Studio, and it's in beta right now, so you know it's not perfect, but it is definitely the easiest to use of all of those streaming softwares for PC. So if you want an idiot-proof software, do it. You get to make these little scenes, you edit the scenes. They're all extremely modular. Here's all the elements on my screen. So for example, I am streaming the main screen in order to share my poker windows. I could change the share to just share a poker table. So that's why you see some poker streams with one table that's really highlighted, and sometimes they'll switch between tables using hotkeys. But the most idiot-proof way to do things is to just share your whole screen because that way you can multi-table, and if tables close and open frequently, like mine do when I'm playing on a cubed, then you don't have to worry about setting it up over and over again for each new table. Anyway, that is the how and the why of streaming. And now I'm going to do the streams of some poker. So this is the other benefit of capturing your entire screen when you're playing poker is you can run more than one poker app. Got it. Yeah, I'm working on my clubs levels. So you can have more than one open, and it's not going to necessarily crash your scene if you are selecting individual game scenes or tables. Let's get to it. Almost always lose when it's one-on-one. Oh, you need to practice your heads-up play. That's what. There's totally different ranges when you're playing one-on-one. So it's just you two at the table. Because in that case, you have to widen your ranges considerably. I'm going to show you some heads-up ranges in just a second. In fact, let me see. How do I like... I'm trying to... This is my first time playing Zoom, so I'll sit out next big blind. This person's limping in. Interesting. So, yeah, I'll show you some heads-up ranges because they're totally different. You don't want to be playing very tight when your head's up because obviously the blinds are washing over you constantly. Your heads up has to be far more aggressive because people are less likely to have anything. Okay, so just as an example for cash game ranges for heads up, so when you're opening on the small blind, you're almost playing 100% of your range. In fact, you can play 100% of your range against some players, right? But as you can see, there's not a lot that you don't play. And so as a result, you're going to want to open smaller, you know, like min raise usually, especially if you're doing it tournament. So versus a 3-bet, you're going to want to be a little more wide with your calls, right? Because it's only against one person, so there's going to be a lot of calling of 3-bets. And then when you're in the big blind versus limp, you're going to want to ISO like a polarized range, and versus min raise similarly. And you're going to do a lot more calling than you would if you were versus several people. A lot of people will 3x even when they're heads up. So you're going to have to fold a lot more to the 3x of your total airball trash. So yeah, you want to get better at the heads up, you're going to want to use specific heads up ranges. They're very different. Thanks for asking, Servo. Good luck at the heads up. Let me know if you have specific